Alright, so I know lately I'm around less and less, but there's something that you guys have to understand. So, when I upload, I know it's not daily, although ideally, if it were up to me and if I had the time and energy to, that's something I would definitely do. But you gotta keep in mind that this is just something I do for fun on the side, and my full-time job is roadside assistance. That can be very taxing sometimes. Some weeks are better than others. I won't get into it too much, but I have yet another awesome deck suggestion by Mattia, cicchetti, so I'm very excited to get into it. I've already picked out the first battle. It's going to be number 28. Let's go over the deck first before we get into that, though. Supplycon, figure number 565. All dupes into attack. With attack up F, ADM up A, and ultimate gauge down every turn. And then we have quite possibly the best and most broken Owen figure in the game. Super Gogeta, EX24, with all dupes into attack up F, ADM up A, and HP down MDE. Also, yes, I'm exhausted, but I'll do my best to press on through the vid here. Then we have one of the best Owen figures in the game, number 138, Future Super Gohan, with attack up A, attack up B, and ADM up A. And then one of the most broken figures in the game, to this day, who needs no introduction, Videl, figure number 295, all dupes into attack on her, with ADM up A, speed up A, and ultimate gauge on every turn. And then finally, we have a bit of a wild card, and it's one of my personal favorite figures too. I just wish his posing skill was better, because then I would definitely use him a lot more, but it is what it is. It could definitely be a lot worse. With 2 dupes into HP, 5 into attack, and 300 into speed. It's figure 194, Blue Vegito, attack up B, speed up A, attack up EUG80. So what that stands for is enemy ultimate gauge. So when it's at 80% or higher, you get 500 to your own attack. And it's next turn, that turn only. So, not a bad dupes, but in my opinion, I think you're going to get a lot more by putting those speed dupes into defense or HP. I think it would be really good in defense, because then he has over 2,000 defense, which is huge on a figure, believe it or not. But I know why you suggested speed, because yeah, he's the slowest figure on the team, and that's the best way he's going to be able to keep up, is by putting some of those dupes into speed, so I get why you did that. Getting into the free battle though, just gotta get to 28 here. Oh, enter 21. Very nice. And I really wish I didn't see that go on load screen right now, because I seriously want that load screen that we still haven't gotten from the latest Content City event yet. It's the really sick looking one where he's wearing the Great Saiyaman outfit and he goes Super Saiyan 2. So the idea behind this deck is to pretty much put Gohan on the field along with Pikkon and Gogeta. And if I recall, I want to do that, ideally for as long as you can possibly get away with it. Because you'll just continuously build, well, all of them up as the game progresses. And what's nice about this Pikkon is he attacks everyone in the same column. In the same column. So whoever's behind the figure in front, they're getting hit too. This should be a double kill, I think. Yeah, this Pycon figure is ridiculously good. I've seen what he can do over on Muggs' channel, and I am thoroughly impressed with him. Yeah, we're gonna run this again, just because we can get away with it. Jesus, that is so much speed for just 3 figures. A lot of great attack behind them all, too, really. So far, overall, I think it's a very decent, well-put-together deck. The only thing I think you're going to have to watch out for is, you know, lack of defense. But thankfully, I can see why Blue Vegeto's also in the deck, because he's very defense-oriented from his, dupes. Just what I'm looking at, anyway. I think he was a good pick. I also like how there's coverage all across the board. You know how I am with that. Let's see, where are his spots again? Same spots as Vegito, basically. Unfortunately, Pycon's locked. I'm gonna go ahead and get Vegito out here. Dang. I was hoping to put Vegito up against Gogeta and get him killed, but oh well. I think that would have been a cool way to end the fight, but 21 wanted to just hardly deny that. God, this Gogeta figure is insane. Why is Pycon so good? That made him ridiculously good. He's gonna see a lot of use in competitive, I think. Like, especially paired with that new Gogeta figure, if you're able to get both 10 out of 10. Yeah, they're gonna hard dominate the meta, I think. Even with Vados, because they do so much damage. Alright, which one is next? 4? Eh, alright, we'll do Broly. I actually don't think I've done him in a while. I really want this DLC to get here already, because since we're getting Caulifla, I bet they're gonna get her, like, a really awesome figure. I hope they make her better than the Kefla one we already have, because she's not terrible, but I think she could be better. I don't know why I put Vegeta out. Whoops. Put Vegeta out here, and go on. By the way, this is one of the, first free battles we ever got. You know, once the rest of the launch for Hero Colosseum came out, so that's not the really good limit broken cooler figure, it's just the base one. I don't think that one has much attack either. She's got a really decent HP pool, but outside of that, I don't think he has a whole lot of defense. Yeah. I mean, he's got a decent bit. Really? I forgot how hard that Turles hits. What are her stats like? 5% tier damage dealt and minus 5% tier damage taken. That's actually decent. But this is not a UR figure. This is not something we would have, unfortunately. Just imagine how great that would be. Okay, and he has a lot of ADM buffs. That would explain it. You know, we'll play it safe. I don't care. I'll take more master damage. It's really not that big a deal. Also, as you may have noticed, I did shorten Rubes' name. I find it really dumb that we're not allowed to change the name for our characters whenever we want to on the fly. But I'm on the PC version of the game, so thankfully I have access to, you know, the cheat engine. Basically how to use that to get the name changed. really don't get why we need a tool to do that. Because think about it, they recently gave us the ability to change our skin color, our hair, and our eye color. So whatever the heck we want. So why can't they do the same with names? I don't get it. You know, like a standard name changer, like in, well, Pokemon, really. And I can't believe I'm using this as an example. You could even do that with the Chow in the Chow Garden Adventure, Battle 2. Okay, so he's got a very standard, sugar squares, bottom left and upper middle. And I definitely need to block all 3 columns, otherwise I'm gonna die here. He hits really surprisingly hard. This should hopefully be a kill. Okay, we're good. Yeah, very strong duck, honestly. I could see how it's gotten you some really good results. Where are we at? Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a shorter vid, unfortunately, because I'm seriously still drained from work. So we'll do one more, and then I'm going to go sleep here. 16... Alrighty, then. Super Saiyan 4 Goku? Why not? It's been a hot minute since we've done that one, either. I'm so freaking tired, man. Thankfully, I haven't had any seriously crazy calls as of recent, but I mean, you heard how bad it can get, you know, if my luck is that terrible, where I get a call in a minute for 3 hours from Mobility Roadside. Because they're in like a power wheelchair and they're stranded in a parking lot with their handicap vehicle. It sucks to have to be in that situation, I'm sure. But I'm more than happy to do my job and help those folks out, no matter how long it might take me. And plus, it's really hard to get upset or irritated when you're at work past your scheduled shift in Roadside, because you're getting paid time and a half at that point anyway. I'm not saying take your time and just, you know, exploit that, but yeah, seriously, don't do that though. You could get in trouble for that. But yeah, as long as you're diligently working, I mean, you're getting paid time and a half to do that. At least where I'm at. And some calls are going to be longer than others. It's just the nature of the business. I really do enjoy going into work, though. Just get to, you know, hang out, chill, and help some unfortunate folks stuck on the side of the road or whatever they got going on with their vehicles. It's a really good feeling whenever I get to help one of those folks, too. I think I'm going to lose Vidal here, but I'm not too upset about that. That's going to be death. Oh, really? That ended it. Okay, no, that was really anticlimactic. I'm going to go ahead and do just one more. Cannot believe how fast that deck beat that free bell. That's kind of nuts. Okay. I mean, we basically just... You know, we're gonna do a different one. Fuck it, we'll do Jaren. It's weird. Jiren has a couple of free battles, and so does Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. What about everyone else? Ah, well. And it is the other UI Goku. He can actually put out some really decent numbers, but I think in general the original one is just so much better. Both versions. Let it go on out here, and Gogeta. Pretty sure that blue Vegeta doesn't do a whole lot of damage. But then again, this is AI. I really need to get in the habit of going over their character skills and everything. You think I'd have them memorized at this point, how much I play Hero Colosseum. Also, I seriously agree with Mattia cicchetti. I think this mode is highly underrated. And I think it gets a lot of undeserved hate just because it's, well, so different from the overall play style of the game. That's the point of it, though. It's just supposed to be a fun side mode. Only thing is, I think it wasn't handled properly because if you want to invest a lot of time and really get the most out of it, you're going to be grinding your ass off for TP medals. And I don't think that's very fun for anybody. So generally, that's why most people decide to just not even bother with it. Which sucks, because then you're locked out of achievements. I mean, if you care about them in the first place. Yeah, Future Gohan's really decent, but as you saw, even with all this groups into attack, he needs allies to die to really get going. And that's generally why I don't like using him, because that plan to get him seriously built up that way can easily backfire. And just to play it safe, I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out here. Can't recall if that UI Goku has on 1 skill, so I'm going to say no. Yeah, no. Okay, we're fine. And I took the 190 right away because, I'm telling you, as soon as you see 2 190s in a row, you are screwed. There's nothing better you're going to get. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. Let's take one last look at the deck here, because I want to get in the habit of doing that too with these suggestions. Very good overall. As you can see, it is very quick. Usually the bare minimum, I think, for having really decent fast figures is 3,000, but look at the speed and the attack on Gohan and Gogeta here. It's ridiculous. And Gogeta is going to stick around, you know, longer because he's got close to 6,000 HP, which is really good. Very good dupes on Vegito. Yeah, this was a very well put together team, but I hope you all enjoyed. I'm gonna go and get some sleep here, and I'll see you guys later on. Peace.